Good evening, traders. Zach from the Trading Network here. Hope you guys had a good trading week. For those of you that might not have had as good of a trading week as you would have liked, make sure that you are going back into your trades and journaling and taking action on that so you can use that information to make you a better trader in the weeks coming forward. So with that said, it is Friday, January 22nd, and I've got another daily market profile recap for you. Let's get into the key levels, starting with 38.59.75, which was the overnight high from the January 21st overnight session and also the all-time high. Second level, 38.53.75, which was the range high from that same regular trading hours session. And the third level was 38.49, which was the most recent overnight high. And last but not least, a little bit lower, we were looking at the 38.20.25 level, which was the overnight point of control and also my line in the sand today. So for news events, headline risk, we had the flash manufacturing PMI, which we have quite often, and not really directly impactful on the market. All right, so moving into the profile and the summary here, overnight inventory was net short. Now, when overnight inventory is net short, that means that the majority of price action is below the settlement price from the previous regular trading hour session. And the settlement price yesterday was, I believe, 47, so right in this area. So we were almost 100% net short, which means that the entire profile was below the settlement price. So you can see settlement right here and the majority of the overnight profile below settlement. Now, we were looking to open below range and value, which means that we were looking to open below yesterday's range and below the value area from yesterday as well. So if I zoom in here and we look for O period, you can see where we opened, which is down here, 38.26.25, below the entire range from yesterday's session. This is yesterday's session, and you can see that our O period was down here, 26, which is below yesterday's range. Now, when we open out of range and value, when we open below range and value, there is a higher probability of trending price action, and because we are below range and value, there is a higher probability that New York brings the price up and shows buying pressure in the next New York session. So today I was watching reaction to the 38.20.25 level, which again was that overnight POC. You can see right here on the profile. And if price could move and hold above that level on open, I was going to look to take long opportunity towards yesterday's low and profile levels from yesterday higher than that. Now, if we were going to use that level as resistance or move below the overnight POC, then I was going to be looking towards lower profile levels like the overnight high from the 19th and the 20th, the range low from the 20th, the naked POC from the 14th session, things like that. However, we did not even get down to that line in the sand level, that overnight POC, and we proceeded to get bought up essentially right on open. So you can see here specifically my summary was saying that I was looking to take long opportunity towards the value area low from the 20th, the initial balance high from the 20th, and the range low from the 21st if we could move and hold above that overnight point of control at 38.20.25. Now, I was going to look for a reaction at those levels and determine further positions based on whether or not we used those levels as resistance or whether we were able to move above them and use them as support, which we were indeed able to do. Now, on the flip side, again, I was looking for short trades down to the overnight low at 38.13.25 and lower if we could not hold this overnight POC as support, which again, we did indeed. So moving down here into the scenarios, again, this was my line in the sand level, overnight point of control. You can see the overnight VPOC is right here, so could have used this entire area as the line in the sand. You can see we actually came down to within one tick and tested the overnight volume point of control. Now, just to clarify for you guys, that is the bright cyan line here on the volume side of our market profile. So that was the line in the sand level. If we could hold that level, I was looking for moves higher to 29, 33, 36, 43, etc. So that is pretty much exactly what we got on open. We did not move below that level at all, and we got bought up pretty quickly. So we can get pretty quickly down into our targets. So downside targets, if you look at the profile here, Again, the first downside target was 38.1550. Didn't get close to that. We got within 7 points. So again, bulls were in control today. We got a really nice upwards profile structure, bought up essentially immediately on open, and price sustained nicely throughout the end of the day above the overnight POC, above the volume value area high, above the TPO value area high from the overnight, and above the low from the January 21st regular trading hour session. So no downside targets hit, but we did have all of our upside targets hit. All right, so upside targets. Again, line in the sand, our overnight POC right here. My thought process was if we could hold this, we were going to move through these levels from the 20th profile, which we did indeed. First upside target being 38.2975, the value area low from the January 20th session. Second upside target was 38.3325, the initial balance high from that same session. Third upside target was 36.50, which was the low from yesterday's session right here. And fourth upside target was 41.75, which was the low from the overnight session right here from the January 20th into 21st session. So last but not least, we had this very nice point of control hit from the 20th session. So I basically used all of the levels from the January 20th session because we had such a wide profile that day as targets. So I thought it was very likely for us to go and revisit those profile levels, especially because there were voids in the profile here. Single prints, things like that tell me that there's weak structure there, and weak structure typically needs to get repaired, which means that price is going to go back there and spend more time there to see if the market finds fair value in that area. So I just wanted to quickly zoom in here and show you guys where we closed. Here's C period 38.3375. So while we did not close back within yesterday's profile, we are back within value from that elongated profile on January 20th, which in my opinion tells us that the market is finding value in this general area, and if we can hold within this area within yesterday's range, within the previous day's value, zooming out a little bit, this is going to remain bullish, remaining above these highs, these lows, and getting back into this value area. If we can stay there, that is more fuel for the bullish fire, in my opinion. So once again, all 5 upside targets hit in today's trade plan. No downside targets hit. We had a very bullish profile structure. And let's flip over quickly to the regular chart here, and we will do something real quick. I'm going to grab my New York opening range. We've got a bit of a cleaner chart here. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys the candlestick chart here. Basically, we were moving in a clear uptrend in the overnight. We had on the profile, we had an open, test, drive profile structure, as you guys may be familiar with because I've been talking about it recently. We've got this signature quite a few times. We even had it a few times this week. So you can see here that we opened up right here. We moved down, tested this level. This was the 1 minute opening range low, and then we drove. So this is a high directional conviction profile type, as I talked about in my last video, and similar, very similar to my last video. You can see that upon New York open, if price is trending, you can very often just pick up where the trend left off in pre-market and continue that until you reach another profile level. And remember in my profile, in my trade plan, when I was discussing the levels, seeing if they were going to get hit or seeing the reaction to the level, this is what I'm talking about. You can see this is value area low here. You can see price moved up through the value area low, and if I zoom in here, it came back down and tested it as support. That's what I talk about when I mean, or that's what I mean when I talk about, rather, reaction. I want to see price move through a level, come down, get acceptance above it, use it as support, and that tells me, okay, the trend is still intact. I'm going to hold this trade. You can see that price moved up to these profile levels here, got good reaction, and then proceeded to come down right back to the prior initial balance low, prior range low, things like that. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys this stuff because the combination of the candlestick chart, the oscillators, the opening range, the profile, they all work together in unison. They give you the appropriate information and confidence to take high probability trade opportunity repeatedly. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch these videos and be a part of the Trading Network. If you do enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And also check out the links in the description down below where you can get access to our Facebook group and these free trade plans Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. You'll also find in the description a link to our website, thetradingnetwork.io, where you can get access to one-on-one mentorship with me. I offer a 4-week one-on-one mentorship, a 10-week one-on-one mentorship, as well as a few other options. You can also get access to the Trading Network Proprietary Indicator Package, our private Discord channel, where you can watch myself and the Trading Network team trade live every day, Monday through Friday, again at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And last but not least, you can get access to the Fundamentals of Futures Trading course and various bundles of the Fundamentals of Futures Trading course, which include lifetime Discord access and access to our indicators as well. So you can get all 3 in one if you'd like. And we offer a 4-month payment plan for that, so you can break those payments up and make it easier on your wallet as well. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch these videos again, and I appreciate you. See you in the next one.